Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Beauty Ashley and this is Life with Beauty.
Bella calatitud, bella calatitud, bella calatitud, así me tienes tú.
Yo me la como completita y sin prisa.
Él me la come completita, es que estoy rica.
Yo me la como completita y sin prisa.
So I did some makeup. Again, I'm still trying to get better and better. No judgment, I'm just being me. So today is a very interesting day. I'm going to be talking about 10 things to avoid for a healthy relationship. Yep, healthy relationship. I have been married for 5 years. And he was my baby dad 8 years ago. So I've gone through different life stages with him, from the dating to the I hate you, to the I want to be with you, to being together, to maintaining it, to separation, at the edge of divorce, and being back healthier and better than ever. Big journey. So the first one I'm going to say is don't listen to single family members. When you have a family member that is not taken or married, but they're always saying, oh, leave that girl, she's just using you. Like, I was accused of doing witchcraft on my partner. That's how bad it was, literally. They thought that in French, we say bassé. Les gens sont parce que moi j'ai bassé mon mari. I thought I did George in my mind. You see me, I don't know nothing to do with George. Maybe one time in my university days, I had a friend who did it and then she was talking to me about it. And that's the most. I probably had one card reading on TikTok, but I have never went out my way to call a George person. So yeah, I've had experience with it maybe once or twice, but I've never practiced the religion. I haven't done anything that asks me to do or nothing like that. And that's me being real. So yeah, I've had friends around it and I've probably heard some things about it, but I've never actually practiced anything like sacrifice anything or give blood sacrifices. That's not me. So don't listen to family members that are not married, has never had a serious relationship, but yet again, they're telling you to leave the person. The only reason why you should leave your partner is if there's domestic abuse in it, or if you feel like the girl or the guy is doing bad stuff. But as for me, nobody has ever told me that I ever done anything to my husband. So I don't know why it was so much toxic in the beginning. And I've had some single family members too that was advising me, oh, your man used to move me, your man used to do this. Used to. Do you know the word? Used to means before me. Therefore, he was a human being. He was a gallus, a good looking guy that probably had bare girls, bare this, bare that. So that brings me to saying that we had a break in the year 2022 for a whole year. I will advise you people, have a break. Our one was a long break because we're far away from each other, so it was long distance. So I was just like, no, forget it. Do your thing. Let me do my thing. And we're actually going to divorce because I just had so much discouragement and I didn't have hope that I would ever see him again. So it wasn't because he did anything to me, but during that separation, he did see somebody and I did see somebody too. And then we asked each other, how was it? Like, did you like it? We had a conversation, we were laughing about it. And we came to terms that we do not want to be with who we think that we want to go out with. Is it because that guy has a bigger money? Or does that have a bigger thing? Or because that girl's skinny? Or that girl has a bigger bum or something? We didn't like it. And it got us stronger. So sometimes you do need a break. And you need understanding in a relationship. The second thing is avoid telling your issues to your friends. That was me, number one. I'm putting my hands up. I can't lie. I will call my girl every little thing. And this is starting from the baby father and baby mother stages. Early stages. I will complain about everything. This is why it delayed for us to even be together more faster, because my friends were giving me toxic advice. His friends as well. They never liked me because they used to go parties all the time. Like, he was the party friend. So each time, even though when I was the baby mum, we never got along. He will come, say hi to the child, and he'll go away with his friend straight away to party. and none of his friends gave him good advice. They said, oh, you want to be with that girl after you see all these models and that. My friends as well saying, oh fam, he's always in girls' parties, always in people's DMs, always in people's Facebook. So he was my baby father at the time. We wasn't even together, and the relationship was toxic. So that was number 2, avoid telling issues to your friends. Number 3, avoid link up and social friends. Of course, before you were with your partner, I understand you were skinning out, you are been over. Him as well was taking gal, that was him before. But when your partner, when your friend decides to like settle down, friends, relax, let him be, let the lady be, let them enjoy their relationship. Then the next thing they're saying, oh, you've changed because you got a partner. Well, duh. Do you think I'm actually going to be doing the same thing that I was doing when I was single? No, that's the whole point. Single and married. This is why I said if you get to the marriage stage, be with married couples. But unless you know that your friend is searching or actively searching to be in a relationship. But those friends that say, I don't want to get married, men this, men that, you have to cut it off, because it's going to spoil your relationship, because you'll be tempted to go to that party and probably see your old thing, and then things can happen. So I would say stop going to clubs, stop going to shisha lounge, yep, I'm saying it, and do more activity that is beneficial for you guys' life. Oh, I want to go to a business meeting, or can we go to do this or do that? Or if you have friends that have their partner, all of you guys can do double date, and it is fun. Number 4, don't allow anyone in your house. Trust me, because you don't know what spirits and what they can be doing. And I am talking about spirits because I came to a point in my life, since I've met my husband, I now know that spirits exist, witchcraft exists, and all of that. Trust me. That's why I've given my life fully to Christ. I don't bun anymore. I don't drink anymore. And yeah, I'm really trying to get closer to God, because I want to have eternal life. Like, I know hell exists. I'm not trying to go to hell. I'm trying to get closer to God, closer to the angels, understand the universe more, understand vibes more. This is why nowadays I can feel when something is negative. I don't go there anymore. 5, stop asking unprofessionals for advice. That's not only your friends, that's if you're going to YouTube. If they're not qualified, this is the whole point why this world has done counseling. Go counseling, meet somebody you both don't know, read their CV or their resume to know if that's the type of professional you want to speak to, and always do Christian counseling. That was my mistake. I go to Mountain of Fire, which is MFM, and now I'm in Canada, but that's always home. My pastor didn't want us to get married, and now I understand why. He said you have to go to the lessons, because if I knew about these lessons, I would not be listening to my friends. I would have not had a break. I would have not had a separation. I would have not got angry. I would have been not think so much about that people, other family members. I would have been way more advanced in my relationship. So do pre-counseling. Try do a religious one, it's good, but if not, do a professional pre-counseling before you get in a relationship. Hands up, you need to know, because it's not the same as boyfriend and girlfriends. This becomes your life. Your money is exposed, your love is exposed, the way you eat is exposed, the way you do your poo exposed, everything is exposed. So you need to make sure you understand each other before you get into a marriage. And also, his mum didn't want us to get married. First, I thought she didn't like me, but no, she probably wanted me to understand how a relationship is. So that's why you need to understand your partner. You need to understand your partner's background, your partner's religion, your partner's belief, your partner's ancestors, your partner's... You need to understand everything so you know what you're getting yourself into. If not, you will lose a lot of stuff, and then you're just trying to either think about divorce or you're trying to live. Number 6, avoid not praying together. You see, you have to pray together, because God said 2 is better than 1. Sorry, that's my makeup fingers. 2 is better than 1, because you're putting your hands together and you're coming to join with an agreement. When I came back after my break, I went to the UK from Ivory Coast. My husband was like, let's pray. I was not, you see, I was just came out of being in the world, so I was not woke. I was still, let's just say, bastard, or I was still under attack, or I was still possessed, I can say. So I didn't want to pray, so we ended up splitting up and going our way. Later on, when I started to pray, it's like, okay, so now you're praying. But thankful, God forgives and he forgets and he restores you. You get born again, and this is why me and my partner ended up back together. But when we didn't pray together, we did lose a lot of stuff. Things started getting worse and we didn't understand each other. So prayer is the key to maintaining a relationship. That's the number one on the list. Okay. Number 7, overreacting. I am the queen of overreacting, and I can't lie. Say 1 second. I'm the queen of overreacting. And I'm going all the way back to 2016 when my partner said to me, he's sorry for what he's done. It wasn't his fault. It was his family and friends. Like I told you, like when he got me pregnant in 2014, we was not cool whatsoever. He was so mean to me for a good 2 years. 2016, he came back saying sorry. So then that's how we start to do relationship 2 years later after the baby was born. So he was doing so much stuff, like, because he wasn't used to a relationship, because relationship, you have to learn. So when people are giving up on the relationship, no, it's a new thing. People think you know it because it's feeling. What is feelings? What is love? Nothing. It's learning. You have to study. The same way you'll study to get your GED or your GCSE, that's the same way relationship needs to be studied. Trust me. So I was overreacting of stuff like liking stuff on Instagram. Trust me. And it was affecting my home. Where we will argue. We argue to a point where we don't talk to each other. Why? Because of Instagram. Because of an app where girls wear half naked clothes and then your partner's liking it. Now to me, it's normal. But then I wasn't woke. I was just thinking, it's all about me. It's all about me. When you're in a relationship, it's not all about the girl. He still has his eyes, he still has his taste. So you need to let him adjust in his own time, because he will know that eventually it is childish. Do you get it? So overreacting was my number thing in 2016 for about a whole year, until I understood the assignment. Became more relaxed. When I was more relaxed and I let him do what he wants, he actually threw that thing in the bin and he never did it again. Without me telling him, you can't raise a man. You have to let him adjust in his own time. That is facts. You'll lose a man just because you feel like he has an issue. Let him work on the issue. You can't say you fix the issue over a day, a week, a month. Some guys learn in a year. So yeah. And number 8, not communicating. You need to communicate in a relationship. Tell him how you feel. Tell her how you feel. Don't be afraid. Babes, I don't like the fact that you're always on Instagram and taking our time. Okay, but this, but that. Okay, but this, but that. Okay, but this, that. Okay, I understand. And then you laugh it off. But then if you're keeping in your heart, them girls that are always like, he does not know what's in your mind. You see, that's why I'm like, when I was a kid, that's 2016. Do you know what I mean? I would be like, okay, in my head, I'm sleeping, he's sleeping. And then I'm thinking that he's thinking about something else. No, my guy's only dreaming about how he's going to be rich. So this is what I'm telling you, that take your time. You can't, you don't know what's in his mind. Ask him, talk to him, communicate with him. Because when you actually ask him, babes, what are you thinking about? He's actually saying, I'm just thinking about how my payday is so long. But then you're thinking he's thinking about next gal. So communication is key. The same with the boys. If you don't like a specific behavior, don't go running to your man them and say, rah, man, my girl's annoying, man, she doesn't do this. No, speak to her, baby. Can you clean more? Can you cook more? Your attitude, I don't like it. I don't know why you behave like this. If you communicate, you get to save time running to people that do not have a relationship, that envies you, and then you're going to spoil your relationship. Okay. Number 9, avoid having no plans. You need a plan to survive. For example, I've got a journal called Dreams. You need to plan for your next 5, 10, 20 years. You need to plan. You have to plan. There's oil on it because I anoint it. You need to plan what you want to do together, what you want to do by yourself, what you want to do with your kids, because you're all 3 different people. You're yourself, you're your partner, and you're with your kids, and you're even with your siblings. Those people that go and get married and then forget about your siblings, I don't know. Because at the end of the day, they were there before you. But if your sibling is now attacking your spouse for no reason, or attacking your spouse because they want you to be with another girl, or they're attacking them because they don't like the girl's belief, or they don't like the girl's this, that's when you can move on. Because it even says in the Bible, a man needs to leave his mother's house to join his wife. Or the Bible also says you have to sometimes leave the city to get your blessings. So if your siblings are being toxic, you have to leave. I ran away too late. I had time to argue with my in-laws. I had time to cry. It hurt me so much because, you see, I wanted a princess family. My name is Beauty. I see myself as a princess, so I've always tried my best. My husband's like, just leave it. But I was just trying because that's the type of girl I am. But now I can't say I don't regret anything. I just wished I moved on. Because if I'd moved on, I would have avoided so much pain I went through, so much arguments with my partner. Why am I arguing with a guy that loves me, that's doing everything for me, but just because his family don't like me, I'm blaming it on him? What's the point? So sometimes you have to leave. Listen to your partner. He knows why he's telling you this. Listen to the lady. She knows why she's telling you this. Okay. And lastly is 10. Caring about outsiders' opinion. Why do you care? You got the guy, you got the girl, you were in bed together, you were coming, you were going to eat, you're taking pictures, you are loving each other, but then just because over there in Southwark or in Bermondsey, they're saying, I don't think they're gonna last, you know. Oh no, that Curtis guy, he's disgusting. What do I mean? He slept with me, he slept with my friend, he daggered me this, he did me this, and so was the wife there? Did he cheat on her? And so, you do know what I mean? So, don't care about outsiders. You will enjoy your relationship. From the day I stopped listening to outsiders, hey, it's like I married Barack Obama. I was like, wow, love is this sweet. Even though he's there snoring, I don't know if you're hearing him, but love is sweet. I love my husband so much. Not only that he's an horizontal dancer, but he's tried from 2014. He was a dickhead, a mean bastard. Then 2016, he tried his best to come back. He still had difficulties. He still was trying. I should have allowed them try. But then in 2018, was the most beautiful time that we started to understand each other. That's when he proposed to me in January. And that's when we got married in Canada with just 2 witnesses and with nobody there. And then in April 2018, we got married with so many snakes, so many wicked people. I prefer those that didn't come because it shows that you're real. But those people that came and next day are going to talk about this and going to talk about that. Even on the wedding day, the boys tried to take him to next girl. That's how much they tried to destroy it. If you see what his best man did to me after the marriage, he went, he cussed me out, he insulted me. I'm happy you did this, I'm happy you did that. He threw Lucozade at me. My husband wasn't there, so he couldn't do anything. That shows you. Even my bridesmaids, you know what my bridesmaids done? Snaked me. But right now, if I see them, I will smile. I'm lying. I won't smile. Don't come next to me. But I mean, I'm not trying to hold no grudges because life has been a roller coaster. It has been a roller coaster. All them girls, I know. I used to be a hole with you. When I'm in a hole, you're not married, but you're still smashing. I used to be like you guys, but God helped me. I could help you. Listen to these steps. Stop sleeping with people's man. Stop trying to be scatty. Take a chill pill on the clubs. Take time to think about yourself. Heal yourself, girls. You can't jump in a relationship when you're not healed. You can't say that I need a man because I want a man to tell me I'm beautiful every day. That's not what a man's for. You can't say I want a girl so I can trophy her. I can go around and say, oh, my days will wear matching clothes. That's not love. Okay, was it 10 things to avoid to get a healthy relationship? My name is Beauty Ashley, and this is Life with Beauty. If you want more, I will do more. I will dig it deep. If you want to hear the stories more, I will dig deep. I've got millions of stories. But right now, it's the end of the video. Bye-bye now.